April 24th is our son's birthday, and we were just about to take him to a celebration with his friends, and a big hailstorm came. I decided to call the sheriff's office to see what was happening. The judge told me, "They are calling me from the area of Rosita Valley. The roofs are flying off the houses."
At that moment, the tornado came, and it tore off the roof. The base of the tornado was over my house, and then I saw a washing machine go by. Then a horse went by.
Look, we have a very serious problem over here.
Yes, I know.
Thank God you're all okay. No one is...
We're fine.
Okay. Okay. We'll be back soon, okay?
Thank you.
Well, it's hard to believe that more than 100 homes once stood in this area. All that's left is rubble and traces of a storm that took Eagle Pass by surprise last night.
They're blocking here. Block it off over there unless people live over here or whatever que se pase. Pero la gente no está viniendo a ver.
The destruction was something I never experienced. It was the first time that we'd had a tornado here in Maverick County. Really, it was a complete surprise.
It was just mass destruction everywhere. It wasn't a matter of I lost this or I lost that. It was a matter of I lost everything.
It's important to follow the instructions of local health leaders, of local emergency leaders on when we can return to our homes so we can protect our health. When things like a tornado happen, people have to be very careful because there could be loose electrical wires, there could be broken gas pipes, there could be loose boards with nails which can hurt you.
When something happens so suddenly, it's difficult, and I know that people are still traumatized. If there's no prevention, there's no education for people on what to do during an emergency.
There are many ways in which a community can unite together to help each other. Recovery will not be something easy. It's a gradual process. We began to work in an organization called Eagle Pass Long-Term Recovery Committee. We began to call churches in the community, working together with the local authorities.
It was close to probably 150 homes. Some repairing screens that had been torn off to building a home from the foundation up. We built 8 of those.
Perhaps the tornado helped us see the need of so many people. Not preventing tornadoes, but being ready in case of disasters. The homes, how to secure them better. Perhaps what we need is that each town, even the smaller ones, should be organized for any contingency or any need like this. Having a plan is going to help you respond better. Another thing to re-emphasize is that it's not just having a plan, but to practice it, so that an individual, a family, a community know how to use the plan, how to act on the plan, and how to respond with that plan.
Patricia, we're going to get our emergency suitcase ready. Did you bring the baby's clothes? Yes. What did you bring? Clothes for cold weather and a little dress. You have to have a suitcase with clothes, with diapers, with personal items, a radio for news. In your kit or plan, include a battery-operated radio, because if the electricity goes out, you can listen to the news on that radio. Look, we need to find a plastic bag for all of our certificates, all important papers, which we should have with us. It's very important to have our grab-and-go kit, because in it we have documents that are irreplaceable. Look, this is the one the Red Cross gave me.
It's important that you have this container with enough food for 3 days, with water and medication, because you may have to get out suddenly from the disaster area.
You'll need to designate a place in the house where the structure is strong and which can stand the force of a tornado. If you have to leave suddenly, go to a building that's well built. If you can't find one close by, then go to the lowest spot possible. This place is called the Nick Carr Center. It's an emergency shelter. I'm trying to start an informational program for the community. For example, to prepare for an emergency, like the tornado that happened. Recently, we had floods 2 weeks ago. We must help ourselves to survive in emergencies. Education is very important, and sharing that information with our family, with our neighbors, our community, in case of emergencies.
Since we had this phenomenon, we are now more aware. However, even more importantly, being aware of media channels, the radio, the television, where we can receive immediate information. Now we can go to the area of Rosita Valley. We can see that it is a totally different area. It's very important to know that individuals, families, communities who are prepared are the ones who are going to respond better to any type of disaster and who are going to recover faster.
When you're prepared, you're aware of what can happen, and you can come out ahead much sooner. Because we don't know when nature will send us the same thing, or something worse. We don't know.
When a disaster catches people in a community by surprise, like the tornado did in Eagle Pass, it's too late to start making a plan. Whether it's a tornado, flood, hurricane, or man-made disaster, we must be ready to respond and recover from a major catastrophe. That's why it's important to have a plan, to have essential items needed to live through a disaster, and to know how you'll get credible information during a crisis. Make a plan at texasprepares.org. You can also contact emergency management organizations to find out more about the plans available in your area. Planning ahead can save your life.